Did you have to interact with the Pentagon? Were there any questions as to certain things about the operation that you were going to put in the film?
I made the film with, when you make a film like Lone Survivor or Zero Dark 30 or, Battleship, my last film, which was obviously a completely different type of movie, but we needed Department of Defense approval because you can't, go out and rent an aircraft carrier. I can't rent Apache helicopters, and those are assets that we want to use, and those are taxpayer assets. So there's a very complicated process that we go through with the Department of Defense, and and I dealt with everyone from Admiral McCraven to local members of public affairs officers from the Navy SEAL community and from the Army, because the Army was represented. And that's always a challenging dance and a series of negotiations. The military is willing to cooperate, but they cannot reveal too many classified. Obviously, can't reveal anything that's classified.
Do they put pressure on? Do they say we have to see the script first? We have to approve of scenes.
Yeah, I mean, in the case of Lone Survivor, they were very interested in how I was going to handle the discussion of whether or not the Navy SEALs were going to use lethal force on civilians. And they didn't pressure me to do, in my opinion, do anything other than present the facts the way they really were presented, which was that a discussion took place and a decision was reached. But they were concerned about that. And if I'd probably gone too far in one way that really presented that debate in a way that they felt was unrealistic or unfair, that would have made it a bit more challenging for me to get their support, and their support is important.
And so, as the film now is going to be rolling out at the end of the year, do you have the full support of not only Marcus Luttrell, but all of the family members of the other SEALs that were involved? Is everyone backing the film?
So far, so good. I mean, it's, obviously it happened in 2006. These wounds are very fresh for the families of the soldiers who lost their lives, and it's not easy for the families to watch this film. And I try and stay as close to not only the families of the SEALs and of the Night Stalkers, who were the pilots of the helicopter, flight crew of the helicopter that crashed, but just in general to the Navy SEAL and to the Special Operations community, to make sure they know that I do respect them and that I do want their support as we move forward with this film.